Good afternoon. Dumelang, Sanbonani, Absheni, Hogandet. It's a nice Sunday afternoon and back with one more video and welcome back to the top line. Just some market news around the past couple of days. Some noteworthy news is the listing on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange of a nice, vibrant kind of company, which I've been following over the past couple of days. ZEDA Limited. Don't know whether it's pronounced ZEDA or ZEDA, so it's ZEDA. So it's going to be trading under the ticker name ZZD on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange as of the 13th of December 2022, as it were. So this is a company which is being unbundled from the Barloworld group, and it's considered to be one of Africa's leading end-to-end integrated mobility solutions providers. So just a couple of snapshots on this particular business. So as of the financial year end 2022, the top line revenue was sitting at around about 8.1 billion. They've got EBITDA of 2.8 billion, and they've got operating profits to the tune of 1.26 billion. All these are up from the previous financial year. So with the revenue, it's been up by 6.6%, EBITDA up 28%, operating profit up by more than 52%. So some of the core brands that are within this company is the Avis as well as Budget. I'm sure you've seen those cars, those rental businesses around, and what they are closely linked to is the tourism sector, more especially when people are visiting various cities, going to the airports, and they're just booking a car that's going to transport them to various places whilst they are still there at those particular destinations for a couple of days. So according to the company statement, that brings about a certain level of cyclicality around the business and the business interests. So the strategy, the group strategy, as it were, currently now is to actually diversify their offering and offer other services and not to be so closely linked to tourism sector. So, for example, providing offering to general customers, businesses, as well as agricultural businesses, whereby people and customers are slowly tending towards accessing motor vehicles via the rental option, where customers are able to rent a vehicle for a period of a maximum of 4 years. It's seems to be gaining a bit of traction because within the South African market, with high inflation and the rise of interest rates, customers are starting to warm up to the idea of renting a car versus buying one, due to the benefits that might come along with that, not being obligated to pay things like insurance, as well as maintenance costs. So it's something new that's being adopted into the South African market, and we'll see how that goes, and it might bode well for this particular company. Another thing that they did mention is being closely linked to certain agricultural businesses which are tending towards leasing of heavy duty machinery, as well as vehicles for their various agricultural practices. That's another rich source of revenue for the business. And with the numbers looking so good and so healthy, this could be an interesting one to watch. They've got roughly in the region of 189 million shares authorized share capital on the stock exchange. So if this one sort of resonates with you, yeah, could just dip into those savings and sort of put your money where your mouth is and buy a couple of those, snap them up, hold them for between 3 to 5 years, and you might find yourself enjoying some great returns. Alrighty, guys, that's it from me. The rain is about to pour now, and yeah, let me just head back inside, get a little bit of shelter, and I guess some warmth. All right, I'll catch up with you guys later. Ciao.